his coming out will certainly inspire other people and help other people. And the more representation we can have is for the better.
I saw on Instagram that he posted a picture of the two of you saying, "Friends and family, I love y'all." Clearly, you guys have struck up quite the friendship.
Yeah, he's a really sweet guy.
Nice.
I mean, he's a baby gay, so he actually is kind of like a baby in this giant man's body, but he's really just figuring out the ropes, figuring out himself, and despite what anyone might think, he has truly the best of intentions, and he's very, very kind-hearted.
Absolutely. That's what I tried to reiterate to people I was talking to after he publicly came out to Robin Roberts and the world was, we have to be supportive, especially during Pride Month, of those that come out later in life or whenever they decide to come out. And, regardless of what we may know about that person before, like it's, as you said, like we have to protect the baby gays, because it's a very interesting time for them. When did you first meet?
We met like 4 years ago or so, doing a podcast in LA randomly, and met there, and then like followed on Instagram and had like very cordial, pretty surface level replying to one another's stories and stuff, but we were like acquainted because of that, and then really became closer friends in the last like 6 months with filming and everything. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's hard because like when he came out, the show was also leaked, and it took things out of context, and also like the information that was leaked wasn't even necessarily correct, and so he and I both took kind of a lot of heat online that I felt like was sort of unnecessary, and some of it I don't even disagree with, and people had qualms with and wanted an explanation of his situation with his ex, and I think that that's totally fair and valid that people took issue with that, and I think that the show will address that, but I also think it's sort of not fair for people to be hypercritical of him in terms of his coming out, because everybody's coming out was difficult in one way, shape, or form, whether they came out really young, late, whether it was assumed that they were gay, whether it was assumed that they were straight. Each one of those comes with its own difficulties, and I think that people oftentimes go through that struggle and basically, like, I don't know, it sort of feels like you're drowning sometimes, and then you get through that and you climb up the ladder, and I think people are too quick to pull the ladder up after them, and there's other people that still need help, and Colton is one of them, and his coming out will certainly inspire other people and help other people, and the more representation we can have is for the better. It's just going to make it easier. And yeah,
I think it's important, like I said, to support anybody who comes out, because it is a difficult time. Being as you had met prior, did you give him advice before the interview with Robin Roberts? Because, most normal folks don't have to come out to the world. So not only did he have to come out to family and friends, he sat down with one of the leading news anchors in the country and had to tell everyone.
Yeah, I did. I also kind of warned him that the queer community, the gay community, is the most incredible, vibrant, wonderful community, and can support one another very, very, very vigorously and intensely, but is also the first community that will absolutely cut you down. So there was a little bit of fear for me for him. Like I kind of anticipated the reaction that he got, which was mixed, and tried to sort of give him that
for sure
warning.
All right, I gotta ask this question, and I feel bad even as an out gay host, but it's the question all gay men get when they're photographed together. Are you two dating?
Me and Colton?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, just setting the record straight, because I know a lot of Bachelorette fans probably wanted to know, have you set him up with anyone, actually?
Sort of. I tried to. I set him up with a guy, and they had like a little flirty thing, but it fizzled out. It wasn't anything.
All right. I feel like I know a lot of people that want me to set them up with Colton. So if he has a long line of suitors, he will have no problem.
I'll pass their numbers along.
Yeah, on Instagram, going through, I think, Hinge or something with his grandma. It was adorable.
Yeah, it was pretty cute. He's on the apps, he's on Tinder, he's on Grinder. He's out, he's single, he's cute.